Hello guys, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Mwaka, the wifepreneur. If it's your first time stopping by, please stay. Consider subscribing on this channel. If you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in once again. So today we are cleaning out this place. Yesterday my husband was in to fumigate the place to make sure that we kill any any rushes, whatever was there. So this is a trend that I try to do in my store for like at least every 3 months, so that we make sure that the place is clean. Because guys, if you're preparing food, if you're feeding people, you are dealing with people's health, so you can't put that at risk, and you wouldn't want somebody to do that to you. I wouldn't want anyone to do that to me. So what you don't want people to do to you, so you better do better. So that's what I'm basically doing. So as I'm cleaning, I also want to relate to you lessons that I have learned, that I've learned so far from this business. So I've only had this business for like 6 months. Yeah, it's not really 6 months. I think it's longer than that. So let me just tell you how this whole thing started, how the business started, and my lessons, my failures, my everything, my disappointments, everything in between. So if you're interested in that, please continue watching. So I was allocated this stall in November of 2023. I was so happy. I was over the moon. I was like, this is something that I've been, this is something that I wanted for over years. That's why I put all my efforts, everything that I could, to make sure that I get this stall. I got the stall, I got it allocated to me. And so from then, my husband asked me how much I wanted to start the business. Okay. So I was like, I need a 5,000 Namibian dollars. So a 5,000 Namibian dollars he gave me. But in all that, I forgot to consider rental, electricity, transport to run around as I was still setting up the place, you know. So I forgot all those important aspects. Or should I say I forgot, or I didn't know about them? I didn't consider them. I overlooked them. I think that's the right word. Okay, so imagine in a 5,000 Namibian dollars, 3,000 of it was already rent, because I had to pay rent and deposit before I could move in with anything. So, and then you could say I was left with a 2,000 Namibian dollars. In that 2,000 Namibian dollars, I had to make sure that everything was running and in place. Biggest mistake of my life. So I got the 2,000 Namibian dollars. I bought a hot plate that costed me like a 200 Namibian dollars. I got a deep fry, not a deep fryer, but a frying pan. That was also like 500 Namibian dollars, roughly 500 or 600, I can't remember. I also got a griller, which was also 4 to 500. What about stock? Zero. So there was a cool box that had came in from Katima. So that's the fish that I had to now come and start selling. Now, the idea why I wanted it like that is the fact that I wanted to build this specific shop or this stall with the money or with the profits that I was going to make. So starting from that hot plate and the frying pan, because the frying pan was basically for fish, because it's quite big, you can put 3-4 fish in there instead of using a pan. I would also like to apologize for the noise in the background. I'm recording this in the car because I couldn't record it in the house with the boy. We fight for the phone these days, so please bear with me. Right, so I thought the biggest mistake was, I could build the whole stall. I could buy a bigger stove, I could buy a fridge, I could buy a deep fryer, I could buy an oven, I could buy any of these things that I wanted to make, because basically, like I said, I was really, really excited when I got this stall. I wanted to make the most out of it. I had this big vision. Imagine myself in this place being this big and having this and that, thinking I could even have a bakery, to bake bread, those things. Okay, which is something, there's nothing wrong with that. But I forgot, I overlooked or to account of what is important. I was delul. What is the word again? Let me know in the comment section. That. So I got the fish that I had, the cool box that I was talking about earlier. I fried the first day. I think I fried even 5-6 fish. The fish that just went to waste. I think it's only 2 people that came to buy. I did all I could the way I know it. Publish it on all my social medias, even paid promos, all those things. But unfortunately, I don't know. People were coming through, but very slow. And I think they would only come when there's fish. The days that I would buy meat or something else besides fish, I could just get a little people coming in, or to zero. Sometimes, not sometimes, every day I was going back with food, or I'll throw away the food. And imagine that was November, it's hot. So if something stays for long, it goes to waste. It gets bad fast. And so I'll also come with the fresh fish uncooked in the cool box, buy ice and put them there to hopefully to work, like to sell also fresh fish on the side. But guys, when I tell you it was disappointing and discouraging, it's understatement. So I continued for a while, but now it was draining me emotionally, mentally, financially. I was becoming this bitter, irritated person all the time, and it really it really didn't, it turned me into somebody else. So from there, I even decided to close early in December because of that disappointment. January came, I started a little bit, but also I forgot to mention the hot plate that I bought. If you are using a hot plate, either way, the hot plate uses electricity like no one's business. So now it was a lot of things that I was paying for, and I felt like money was just going. So I needed a break. So you see what I'm doing there? That everything that was there that's eatable, the top score, everything, I'm going to throw it away, because the thing that we use to fumigate, it's a very dangerous thing. So I'm going to throw everything that you see in there. Yeah, back to the business. So after January, I came back to the store, but because I was so disappointed because of all those things, it was just not giving. There was no motivation to come. So one day of resting at home became a week became a month became months. So basically that's just what happened. So because I was trying to be mental, I don't know, I was just not ready again to come back. But yeah, in the preceding videos you'll see how it turned out. I am back. So please subscribe so that you see how I built the business moving forward. Okay. Right, so I think the lesson here for you all, whoever is watching, if you're starting a small business, we have visions that you can do this and that, but also try to have calculated risks and just be realistic with everything that you think. Those little things that you are overlooking are the ones that will cost you your mental and everything else. So I hope this video was useful to you. But this is just a journey. I'm just documenting this for myself also, just to show how far I come, just to see what I've done for myself, what I've achieved for myself, and all that. But yeah, please subscribe so that you see how far of the progress that we've made out of that, and how I've reconsidered my decision and what I'm doing next. Okay, so hint, hint, yes. It's not even hint anymore because I told you I'm back. But yeah, please subscribe so that you see and learn more of how I came back. I came back. Thank you so much for stopping by. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next one.